Hey, Tank. You being a good boy. Yeah, he's peeing. Hello, fellow YouTubians. Hold on. I need to remember the basics of filmography, apparently. Hello, how are you? It's a beautiful day outside here today. It's been really nice, like the last week. And I'm out of practice. I don't remember how far close I need to be from the camera. But hello. Hi. There are videos coming. There is. I did my Ori and the Will of the Wisp stream, oh my god, it was a year ago. It was more than a year ago now. Oh man. I've just finished editing, what was it? Part 7? And they're all I know I'm too close there. And they're all about 45 minutes to an hour. Some of the later episodes, or the later parts, are a little bit longer than that. But that's because it was the end of stream, and if I split it in half, they would have been really short. So that's how that happened. That was stream sessions 1 through 2, I believe. So I just threw sessions 3 and 4 into a new Vegas project, so I'm going to start working on those. And then there's 4 freaking parts to session 5. The first one's an hour and a half, I think. The others are 10 to 35 minutes. Why was that broken up into so many parts? I know one of them was probably because I went and had dinner. Not important. I got episode 1 rendered last night. Because they're longer parts, I'm oh yeah, these are going to take 4 hours to render. And if those are rendering, I can't edit the next bit of it. So the last few months, I've just been slowly working on just getting them done. So I can just mass render them at night or something. But yeah, life. Part of the reason I have not been as active lately is because I got a job. I am no longer just a bum sitting at home, so that's nice. Sort of. But yes, I am walking inside now. I work a compressed work week, so that's fun. For those of you who happen to not know, and I think my compressed work week is a little bit different than the norm, I'm not entirely sure, but I work every other Wednesday. So this week I'm off Wednesday, and next week I'll work Wednesday, and then I work every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 7 to 7:30. So it's a 12-hour shift, even though I'm technically there for, I think, 12 and a half hours. But that's my day. So half the week, I'm actually not even here. I stay with my mom because it's closer to where I work. So, and I don't like getting up at 4 in the morning. So I do that. And then I come back and I spend my weekends here at home. That's how my life has been. So that's part of the reason I've been focusing on just editing the Ori instead of spending a day I'm off rendering. I guess it's only 4 hours, but still, if I want to render 2 episodes, that's my whole day when I could have edited 2 more. But yeah, I would have been rendering them in the evenings as I finished them over the last couple of months, but my computer has a lot of freaking LEDs on it, and my computer's in my room. So when I leave it on to render or do something, and I'm sleeping, I have this weird setup where I just have hats and shit laying over the top of it. Not completely, because I know airflow is a necessity, but blocking as much of the light as possible so I can actually sleep in a dark environment. So yeah. But they're coming. Like I said, episode 1 is almost done. I'll try to do a little bit of editing today, but the archives event in Overwatch has been going on, so my friends have been playing a lot, and today's Tuesday, so the last week of it should have just switched over. because for this time each week they're doing like you win a certain amount of games or you get a certain amount of stars for like their special PvE missions. You unlock different cosmetics and stuff, just fun little thing. But because I'm gone half the week, we have to play a lot right at the beginning because they rotate on Tuesdays. So depending on the week, I either have to play a lot like the first day, or I have to play a lot on Sunday evening / Monday in order to get the cosmetics. So yeah. But right now, I can't do any of that shit because on my way home from work Saturday night, or I guess home from my mom's, because I grabbed my stuff and I came back, on the highway, I got sideswiped by a bleep head, an F head, who thought it was smart to just throw on his blinker and start coming into the middle lane. Never looked. And so in the process, I mean, I leaned out of the way to the left lane, saw there was a dude coming up behind, who thankfully saw everything that was happening and used the shoulder to go around us. But basically, F-head next to me never once looked. I know, I don't want to say for a fact, but I'm pretty sure he has no idea anything happened. But basically, he kind of pushed me into the left lane, and in the process of me trying not to get hit by the guy who was not looking and just trying to come over, and trying not to get in the way and get rammed by the guy coming up in the left lane, I kind of did, for your guys' perspective, okay. There's probably an address on that. I should be careful. Right lane, middle lane. Car's coming over, so I ended up kind of doing this. And I slid back into the shoulder. So, I kind of spun out just a little. I didn't do a 360. Just from that, actually, that was really only a 90. But, thankfully, my brain kicked in and was like, hey, don't meddle to the pedal of the brakes. Don't slam on the brakes. Slow yourself. My goal was slow myself so I could regain control of the car, not stop myself. Because there was a moment I had my arm up and I was preparing myself and I was just thinking, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. So I didn't flip. Everything's fine. Somehow no one hit each other. I'm very surprised about that. And slightly proud. But I ended up slowing down. I stopped spinning. But because I was still sliding a little bit, because I didn't slam on the brakes, I ended up sliding backwards out of the middle of the highway and into the shoulder/ditch. It was a flat ditch. It's not like it was like a steep drop into like a low valley kind of thing. It was pretty flat still. Hey, I think that's enough water. You're good. But yeah. So my alignment is a little messed up. I think the front right wheel, the passenger side front wheel, is just a little bit pointed in from the front. It's hard to tell, but when it feels like that's part of it. So we took my car, parked it at our local guy's mechanic shop. They're closed Sundays, but my dad has a good relationship with the guy. They've worked together a lot. So we worked out a plan. We were just gonna bring it there yesterday, Sunday. Leave it there, call the guy in the morning. And apparently when my dad called the guy in the morning, someone broke into my freaking car. So that's what we're gonna go look at, is my car in distress. From the couple pictures I got, they just busted in the passenger side window. I had a Bluetooth speaker in there, down under, in the middle area. And they cleaned out my glove box, which is a little weird, because I don't keep anything valuable in my car except for the Bluetooth speaker. That was it. I have like a hat and gloves and a scarf in my back seat, and that's pretty much that, and a quart of oil, and that was it. I don't keep any of my valuables in the car for this exact reason. Not that this has actually happened to me before. But, I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell I had in my glove box. I know there was something in there. Because it was enough in there to if I had my gloves in the glove box, it didn't actually close, so I just said screw it and threw them in the back seat. But there was something in there. I want to say it was like the car manual. And I don't remember what else, but they cleaned it out. I personally had nothing of value in there, and I don't think there was anything of real significant value in there at all. But apparently they thought they needed it because they just took all of it. Nope. Nosebleed residue. Sorry about that. My nose has become weak. If I blow it too much or first thing in the morning, I get a short little nosebleed. And it's like, come on, guys. I'm trying to get ready for the day and do things. But, yeah. So, that's my plan. I'm going to go check out the car. Hopefully they didn't take anything from the back seat. Honestly, the only things I really care about that were in there are my hat and my scarf. Because my hat is like my nice wool hat that I wear in the winter when my hair is wet, and I really like that hat, and it's the only hat I have like that. And my scarf was my high school scarf that I got when I was in senior year, so it's got like the high school name and like the crest on the ends. I honestly just hope those two things are still there, because obviously whatever was in the glove box wasn't important for me enough for me to remember what the hell was even there. And the Bluetooth speaker my dad was letting me use, which, no, yes, I still care, but it was like an $8 one we got from Goodwill, and we have like 3 others. So it's not like, oh no, the Bluetooth speaker! It was my favorite. That's not the case. In the pictures, though, it's just a weird little tidbit I want to add. When I go to Taco Bell and I get extra hot sauces, I have a little, like, it looks more like a spot where you just set your phone when you're driving, but I have them kind of in there, and also from, like, just being out and about whenever I use cash and I get, a couple of coins back or whatever, I put them there, and from when I when I semi-spun out on the highway, my coins and the hot sauces went everywhere. So I re-put them in that little spot, and I like semi-neatly stacked the hot sauces. And I saw in the picture, the hot sauces were never touched, which I found a little funny, because if they were looking for something valuable, granted, I think I lost some of the coins, so I think it was only like a couple dimes and pennies, but there was literal money sitting in there under the hot sauce packets, but they pulled my windshield scraper for the ice out of the side compartment of the driver's side door, because in the picture it was sitting on the driver's seat. But they didn't touch the hot sauce packets. From the looks of it, they looked into stuff to try and find something valuable. But they probably just got like, this person eats at Taco Bell a lot, and just went about their day. So, I don't know. I found that personally a little funny. Maybe you guys do, too. I'm not sure. But, how long has this been? 14 minutes? I'd say that's actually fairly condensed for all I had to say. But, yeah, we're gonna go do that. And, there's the thing, the finished editing. This right here is, all of part 1. And then if I have to click on it, all of that. I've been working on all of that for the past handful of months. This freaking guy, I don't know why, but my second session got a little effed up. I had some problems with the raw footage, so I did some things. This, I messed up the audio but this was the cutscene of where you meet a one of the main like guardian characters, and I wanted it to still be enjoyable, so I just grabbed a clip of this cutscene with audio, and I just kind of matched it up as best I could, so that way, like, everything else around it doesn't have in-game music, because I screwed it up. You can still kind of hear it, but it's very quiet. But I just wanted to do that for you guys. Anywhoosies, I think I've talked on long enough. I'm gonna go out, check on my car. My grandma wanted to have lunch with me today too, and she's right in that area, so gonna go do that. After that and lunch, probably come back. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I might edit, might play video games, depends. People have been offline for a while. Might go mow the lawn, because my dad got the lawnmower fixed up yesterday, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good beginning of your summer or winter, depending on where you are. And I hope you're having a better week than me at the moment, all things considered. It's been honestly a pretty balanced week. It's been decently okay despite the things that have happened, because, like, the results of everything has been pretty minor, so that's good. And, oh, I'm starting to bleed again. I'll go take care of this, because this looks like it's, not going down without a fight. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good time doing whatever it is you're doing, whenever it is you're doing it. Sorry about my bloody nose. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and week if I don't get back to you. I'm going to try and vlog like this more often. I've really missed doing this. Alright, I gotta go get to my car. Bye, guys! Bye, Tank. Bye, Connor. Grace, hey! You're on camera. Don't do that.